2 billion Jamaican dollars to be spent on our main road network for patching and reinstating the roads to drivable condition. Already, work on the Spark program has begun in this parish, and it's not patching a road, it is the total rehabilitation.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, we come in to mash down some lies from Anju Oates. So we see Anju Oates present himself going around now, turning up himself campaign strategy. And he's going from parish to parish. So till him reach down at St. Mary. And he went there and was basically speaking about economy, as always, and come again and talk about roads, and they have placed the largest procurement fund to fix roads. And so we're going to run back some tips of even when he called a national state of emergency for our roads, when it was under his government who removed the road maintenance fund that was put in place by a People's National Party. They removed that in 2017. And they have been going around trying to use their manipulative tactics to trick the people of our country, but we shall not be fooled. So he might talk about the Sparks program with now Spark. I'm basically telling the people down there in St. Mary that 660 roads they plan to rehabilitate, no patching. But then last year, December, when they spoke of the roads as being a national state of emergency, he spoke about patching. So what kind of man is this really and truly? Him say one thing back then and then him come say a different thing. So they're really battling for the minds of the people and using their manipulative tactics to trick and win over the people of our country. But I want to listen to all of this keenly, and me I go tit for tat with him, countering him with what the People's National Party has done. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.
We have put in place the Spark program. The Spark program is the largest expenditure by any government on roads. 660 roads will be repaired all across Jamaica in this first installment of the Spark program. Already, work on the Spark program has begun in this parish, and it's not patching a road, it is the total rehabilitation. I am declaring the road conditions a national emergency. Several things will flow from that. Firstly, it is a signal from a policy perspective to all the executives who have statutory authority as to how they should exercise that statutory authority in treating with the issues that flow from this road crisis that we have. For those who are going to come out of the woodwork to criticize, the government has already allocated a significant sum of resource, $45 billion, that was entirely subject to the procurement legislation in the ordinary way. The government is now announcing a further 2 billion Jamaican dollars to be spent on our main road network for patching and reinstating the roads to drivable condition. But my friends, the roads don't fix overnight. It is not a snap of a finger. In the same way that your road infrastructure didn't just overnight, boom, mash up. It took time. Before you can fix road, and you have been complaining to governments before this and governments before this, and they couldn't address it. What is different now is that this government has fixed the economy. We are now in a position not to make a promise to you, but to make a commitment that the road that pass your house will be fixed. In the same way that we have fixed the highway that take you to work, we're going to fix the road that take you back home.
But I want you to look at the screen and tell me if them roads here and a patch them. Uno seen a major road rehabilitation and take place in our constituency in our communities. Look at the massive amount of taxpaying dollars that they use on the South Coastal Highway that they have to be digging up because of poor quality of marl and because they forgot to run a pipe. What can go so? The economy is doing so well as he claim and the economy can yam, but yet still they refuse to pay our public sector workers. They want to give them 7.5% over a 4-year period with 0% in the first year when they took 300% increase for themselves. What kind of wicked and uncaring government is this?
Any worker in Jamaica, public sector or private sector, security guard, police officer, anybody who earns overtime, if your total income is under $6 million a year, you will no longer pay tax on your overtime money. You will get it tax-free. Your take-home pay will go up. The People's National Party is looking out for you because time come for a better life. And for all those workers in the various industries where they use this short-term contract mechanism to keep you dangling from a string and you don't have any security in your job and certain benefits you don't qualify for because they don't treat you as employees. Help is on the way. The next PNP government is going to fix that situation. If you're a real worker and you're working for the employer, you will have to be treated as such under the law. Time come for a better life.
But if you judge my government against the PNP or against any other government, you must conclude that this administration is the best administration for Jamaica.
More than half, if not all of what they placed in their 2016 manifesto has not been fulfilled under his administration. What kind of best government or what kind of good record he is speaking of? What kind of record he is speaking of? When them lock up the people, them over mass and charge them, but yet still the elites and them big friends, them got away scotch-free. What is he talking about? When under his tenure as Prime Minister, 2-term, more killings and murder has taken place. Even as it relates to the police force, over 200 citizens have been murdered. No accountability. Nobody warned camera. And when contested by the Jamaicans for Justice, the human rights group, he sends out counter protests. No accountability from this government.
Because we have a situation right now where them say, I think it's 10 MPs are under investigation for illicit enrichment. And we only know of one of them, who is the Prime Minister, because that report came to Parliament a year ago. So right now, chances are that at least another 9 of them are running in this current election, and the voters don't know that who they're being asked to vote for is under investigation for illicit enrichment. And I have to ask Damien, what can go so? Yes, that is why we're going to look at term limits for prime ministers, and we're going to look at fixed election dates. Because if the people of Jamaica say they want those reforms, we will give those reforms to them. We are at a turning point, Jamaica. We are at a time when you can either choose the party that has a progressive manifesto of ideas that are tackling the real challenges facing our people, to make our people more resilient, to give our people hope, to improve productivity so we can attract real investment, so that we can generate the wealth that this country deserves to have and take our island to a higher level. A government that will be built on principles of accountability and integrity in public life. A government that you can have trust and confidence in. And a government that deserves the opportunity to prove what it can do for you and for all of Jamaica. Or you can stay where we are, wallowing in the quicksands of corruption with a stagnant economy. A stagnant economy run by persons who don't know how to do anything different to what they're doing now, which is not working for Jamaica. The choice is clear. And I say to each and every one tonight, put your X beside the head on September the 3rd and let the People's National Party run the next race, the next leg of this journey of national development. We have done it before. We will do it again. And I look forward to the opportunity to serve you at that level.
And I could go on and on and on of the colossal failure of this administration, riddled with corruption, riddled with scandal, SSL scandal, a whole lot of robbery and theft, mismanagement of public resources, public funds. What kind of record is this Prime Minister speaking of? I really don't want to make these videos too long and drawn out. But ABR families and viewers, go ahead and drop in the comment section some of the failures that you have witnessed under this Anju led government and why we must reject them at the polls. Time come for a better life for Jamaicans. Time come for a better life for our children and grandchildren. Time come for a better life for the future. Please go out and vote. Support the People's National Party. Give Mark Jefferson Golden and the People's National Party team a chance to govern the country, to lead the country in the right trajectory. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me hear what I say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30K, help me to get there. Get this video to at least 8,000 likes. Please stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.